Yeah, I thought it was the end too. Welcome back to the final part of MyRise. It turns out R-Truth has a time machine, which he can use to take us back in time. So what we're going to do for this final part is go back to the crossroads in the story and show you the alternate ending of the game. So we are going to continue the career as Eliza, see what happens if you go for the Conquer ending as opposed to the Reclaim.
These two have so much history.
That's what Punk excels at, Saxton. Divisiveness.
You should have seen this coming.
I did. This is the second time we've seen it.
You should have seen this coming. Maybe we all should have.
Come on, you made your point.
It's what Mutiny's done for months, beating WWE in the most humiliating way possible. Go to sleep.
This is tough to watch. No, don't count it. Come on.
The referee doesn't have a choice.
It's over.
Mutiny has prevailed, and WWE will never be the same.
Is it even WWE anymore? I never thought I'd see this day come.
Is there anyone who somehow can reclaim the legacy of this company?
I think it might be too late.
There's nothing left to say here. This is disgusting.
So something I've noticed from playing this on like the New Game Plus mode where you go back is that you get additional choices. There's storylines that weren't available in the first playthrough. Also changed the character type of my main character. So I saw different storylines on the build-up. So then, get back to the social feed. Lester says, "What the hell, Eliza? Betrayed doesn't even begin to cover it. I bring you in, I trust you, this is how you repay everything I've done for you." CM Punk, wow, it looks like someone struck a nerve and Lester got his feelings hurt. Sorry you can't understand how this business really works. You'll figure it out in time. Once Triple H hands us the keys to this place. Triple H says a deal's a deal, CM Punk, but we should still talk. Just because you earn some rights at Survivor Series doesn't mean you have free reign. That was brutal, that was awesome. You got a new superfan, Eliza, Team Mutiny. So all of this was for what, Eliza? Obviously Cody Rhodes is a different member of the team because when you play through the second time, there are storylines which let you play as Cody in the Ally storyline and as Rhea Ripley. I went with Becky Lynch, but I played the Cody storyline, which involves shenanigans with R-Truth and a time machine. It's well worth checking out. What happens now? Should I show up to Raw on Monday? This is all stuff. Yeah, this is all stuff we saw in the previous playthrough. What a waste now. See Becky instead of Jade. So yeah, if you've seen the previous parts, you'll have seen most of those messages. So let's see what happens now that we're Team Mutiny.
So, this is it. NXT Mutiny. I know you've been anxious to see behind the scenes.
Oh, we've been
I
here
wanted to
before.
make sure everything you told me was true.
Make sure? You're not doubting your decision, are you?
No, I'm not doubting my decision. I think we can do something really special here.
Exactly. And it's just like I was telling you, if we expand Mutiny and make it even stronger, we can reshape this company into what the industry deserves. With your former partner out of the way and fired from WWE, this is our chance.
So are we
The
going to
idea of
betray them?
expansion
Or...
is what got me on board. And being an actual leader, not just a follower called in to do someone else's bidding. I always felt like he was treating me that way, regardless of the fact we were supposed to be equal partners. Even back when we were growing up.
Well, none of that is going to happen with us. You have a seat at the top here in Mutiny, right next to me, Bailey, and KO. We're all calling the shots. Together, there's nothing we can't do.
Okay.
Speaking of calling the shots,
I want a title.
did have an idea. If we're really taking the reins here, we need to start aiming at the top. The board. Triple H.
I like the sound of that.
Let me loop you in on everything first. Now that we won Survivor Series, we have Raw, we have SmackDown, and we have WrestleMania. We have big plans for Mania. A celebration to really kick off our dominance.
We should call
You're
it
just
WrestleMania
excited to
CM.
finally main event.
Well, I'm certainly not unexcited by it, Bailey. Just like you're excited to actually be on the posters this year.
Whoa.
My face right in the center, baby. Make them look at me.
You take the night 1 poster. I'll take night 2.
Not sure where that leaves me, but we'll worry about that later. First,
Maybe this is where we get the
I
match
think
with
you owe the
CM
fans
Punk.
an explanation about why you chose to join Mutiny.
Looking forward to it. I got a lot to say.
So we're going to get the same clip now.
Everybody in the WWE universe, or should I say, Mutiny universe, is asking why I did what I did at Survivor Series. So I'm here to tell you why I made the choice to stand with the rebellion, so there can be no mistake about my intentions.
So let's see. Let's change the narrative up this time because we were see slight differences in the cutscenes.
Although this wasn't always the plan. I came into WWE to help someone I cared about stop mutiny, to hold back the tide. But then, I found out that the tide was inevitable. I remember the first time I heard Mutiny's mission.
So I drank it up or I didn't get it. Say I didn't. Let's go to the lower.
I didn't get it
boxes.
at first, but I kept listening. It was like an itch I couldn't scratch, a bell that wouldn't be silenced. And before Survivor Series, I realized why that bell was ringing. It was telling me that Mutiny offered everything I've ever wanted in this business, in WWE, or anywhere. A chance to elevate the worthy and dispose of the rest.
So let's say I approach Punk.
That's when I approached Punk. I made my choice because I saw what the future of WWE really is. Survival of the fittest. And the fittest have proven who they are. I know everyone thinks I'm just someone who makes brash decisions, that maybe I don't put much thought into the doors or people that I kick down. But it was time to step up and take matters into my own hands. That's the kind of attitude you'll be seeing from me now that I'm standing on the right side of history. I'm excited to show you that new attitude on the debut episode of Raw Mutiny, when I challenge for the NXT Women's Championship. An NXT title match on the first ever Raw Mutiny? Feels pretty can't miss to me.
Okay, so going straight for titles. Giving yourself an NXT Women's title match isn't a terrible idea, but maybe we should have talked about it first. Really? I was just calling a shot, like you said, having a seat at the table, like you said. It's not a problem, just unexpected, and if you beat Io Sky, it will be deserved. So I've got to either take the match against Io, or suggest vacating and facing a weaker opponent. I'm going to take the match with Io. Get the real challenge in. Of course I've got to beat Io. It's not even a question. Watch and enjoy. I'm wondering, am I conquering from within?
It's telling that the first thing this woman did after betraying WWE at Survivor Series is book herself into an NXT title match.
Telling, but not surprising, Mutiny was never about changing WWE for the better. It was about a bunch of entitled egomaniacs taking everyone's opportunities for themselves.
Well, be careful what you say, Corey. You know who.
It's possible that was a
Send him to the
branching
corner.
point
Now
for
left down onto
the
the top
trophies.
Kicked off. Oh, to the leg. Lung blower. I love it. Double axe handle smash.
I think it works out you need
Oof.
at least 5 playthroughs of the game to get all the trophies.
That might take some of the
Alright,
fight
man.
out of Io.
It's fine. It's a relatively short
Incredible pressure being put on
short
Sky.
story. You
This
can
is a
skip the
more daunting task than Io
conversations
bargained for.
once you know what's going on.
Caught with a
And
lariat.
there's multiple reasons to go back. There's different storylines.
Ascending
There's
to the top rope.
There's enough variety.
Whoa, look out.
It's a shame you can't skip cutscenes once you've seen the Rough War. And obviously, as you can cross your character over, you go in stronger. And if you've got the points supercharger for the Deluxe and Bloodline modes, you get the boost once again at the start of the new season.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
My lead character's already full attributes, 99 points.
From the top.
That is as high as you can get.
And she's really on the back foot now.
Yeah, she's really being pushed around.
Lights out. DDT connects. Kick to the gut. What now?
Is that enough? Is that going to win me a title?
That'd be enough to gain the title.
2. I guess
Yes,
we
it
have a
does.
new NXT Women's Champion. Good for them.
Real original. One of Mutiny's leaders basically gave themselves a title.
I can't wait for my contract to expire. This is painful.
I feel like Corey's speaking some truth
It's the
there.
hero we've been waiting
Wait,
for. They're
I'm back.
And the champion has no idea.
This is payback for Survivor Series.
They're getting out of Dodge before Mutiny shows up.
Is Lester going to win the NXT Women's title?
We thought WWE was dead and gone after Survivor Series, but it seems like there's still a
Not to
pulse.
punt there.
I hope you're right, Cole, but I fear what retaliation the new champion is capable of.
Okay, there's a trophy for Forged in Battle.
My ex-partner already had their chance to talk to the Mutiny Universe. Now, it's my turn. I talk, you listen. Because the only thing you made clear was how much of a coward you are. You came in with the best intentions? Does that even matter after what you did? And I don't even believe you anyway. You say you slowly came around to Mutiny's mission, and maybe that's true. But I see Mutiny's mission for what it really is. A selfish attempt to put yourself first and steal what you can't earn. I should have never pulled you in from the Indies. You don't deserve WWE. That's why I'm going to make sure I save it from you.
It's a fine speech. Now I'm going to tear you apart.
Your old buddy taking you out on the very first episode of Raw Mutiny? Not the best look.
Really? You had to be expecting some sort of retaliation after Survivor Series.
Yes, but you put an even bigger target on your back by going after the NXT Women's Championship right away.
You said you were on board with me calling my shot, remember? Besides, who would be a better champion anyway? Got someone else in mind?
It's not about who I have in mind. It's about who's the best in the ring. Mutiny doesn't anoint champions, just like we don't crown first draft picks or make anyone grab a dumb brass ring. Not with me in charge.
Then why did you put yourself in the main event of WrestleMania? Maybe a bit hypocritical. Besides, we're in charge. We need to think bigger. If you really believe in breaking down the establishment, we need to do what I said. It's time to take out Triple H.
You're going to steal
We
his
can't
medication?
do that.
Why not?
It's not a smart move.
Do I have a voice here or not, punk?
You do have a voice. But you don't have the full picture. Triple H has been working with us from the beginning.
More betrayals. We
What?
knew.
Listen, I trust you. That's why I'm telling you this. Bailey and KO don't even know.
When did this start?
When I came back to WWE, my conversation with Hunter back then, it wasn't about mending fences. It was about breaking down walls. Triple H has been wanting to shake things up for a while now. Sometimes, it just takes some time to put a plan into motion. And what better way to leverage the brand he helped build?
So everyone who was accusing Triple H of working with Mutiny was right all along?
Yes, but they don't need to know that. Nobody does. It's better with Hunter as our silent partner. He can do more that way. So that's how it needs to stay.
Well,
Listen,
there is a
I
revelation.
know this is a lot, but we need to focus on taking care of your former partner. We should team up to get rid of him once and for all. Bailey's been itching to get back into action. I think she should be a part of this. I'll announce it on social media.
You know what? Not Bailey. KO.
Really? Your call? Despite everything that happened after, you becoming our new champion was a great night for Mutiny.
You're damn right it was. And we're just getting started.
Okay. Bailey's gonna be upset.
Well, if it isn't our new champion, congratulations. And what a rude clapback after the fact. Your old partner's clearly jealous.
Is Bailey gonna end up turning on Mutiny?
Thanks.
You seem distracted. Championship pressure already getting to your head?
I just got some interesting news. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Shoot.
Oh, undermine Bailey or badmouth CM Punk now. I think we're gonna undermine Bailey in this instance because there's enough badmouthing CM Punk in the men's ending.
Do you ever miss being in charge? Must get tiring following Punk around like a sheep.
So we're conquering from within, it feels like, so we're just kind of get everyone to turn it on each
Hey,
other.
I'm no sheep. I have as much say around here as you do.
Which is not very much. It's clear that Punk is pulling the strings to get himself ahead. I don't blame him. I just kind of wish I thought of it first. And I'm surprised you didn't. You always seem like such a leader to me.
Even though I chose undermine Bailey, I still feel like I'm badmouthing CM Punk anyway.
I see what you're doing, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm in the same boat as you and just asking questions. Like, what do you think Punk's endgame really is?
Headlining WrestleMania.
If I get to dominate the women's division and crush dummies along the way, then who cares?
Interesting. Well, turns out I have a chance for you to crush some dummies. We're teaming up to take down my former partner, and I asked Punk to put you in the match.
No, I didn't.
Looking forward to it.
I asked for KO. CM Punk says, if you were so anxious to pay us a visit, Lester, you could have asked. We're happy to extend an invitation to SmackDown for a 6-person tag match. Oops, did it wrong. Mutiny SmackDown. It'll be myself, Eliza, and Kevin Owens defeating you and whoever you can find one last time, and then you're gone forever. Lester says I'm there. Your watered down version of SmackDown doesn't scare me. I'll bring some old friends and I don't plan on losing. CM Punk responds with Mutiny is strong and you're facing the best we got. You don't stand a chance. Bailey says interesting. I guess I'll be cheering from the sidelines on this one. So now we are sowing dissension between them by taking Bailey out of the match and then making her think that we wanted her in the match in the first place.
Owens and their star attraction are finally going to get a taste of their
It's
own
the Survivor
medicine
Series team.
I hope you're right, Saxton, but the sheer dominance
Lester
we've seen
coming
from
back,
Mutiny
so
since
I need to be
Survivor Series seems
focusing on Lester,
impossible
not
to
on
overcome.
Don't give up hope, Corey. That man
anybody
brought the new
else.
NXT Women's Champion into WWE, and I believe he can take her out. Oh, and he manages to reverse.
and evades the attack.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Bullseye.
Damn it.
Heads outside the
Leave
ring.
me alone, Cody.
No countouts means he can take his time.
I said leave me alone, Cody.
Reversal.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it. Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
And she decides to back off for the moment. Neck breaker.
That did big damage.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
What a breakout run.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
And Becky anticipated that.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Attack the wrestler.
Being put to a test now.
Yeah, Owens making quite the impression.
Now, attack Cody.
Looks like he's
Dead
got
not
something
A
in mind
reverse
for
this or
ringside here.
oh, he reversed it, damn it.
Both athletes showing
I
incredible
hope we don't end up with
reflexes
oh,
here.
you've got to do a finisher.
Strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
He almost got caught by that one.
Right into the cover.
Oh, the ref's down. Punk.
Bringing up the pin attempt on the teammate. Now Becky Lynch. What a display of strength here. Sit down, powerbomb.
Kick to the knee. One maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
Kick out before the count.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Dragon screw. Game changer. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
Enough already.
I can't switch between the other players, but
No way. No way.
I'd make Punk float in midair. It's magical.
Kick right to the ribs. And there's more to come. Brain buster.
Oh, ref's down again.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. But can Punk close this?
Okay, so Punk, I need you to deal with refs still.
Punk wasting no motion on the count.
He's got it down for the count. She might end it here.
Damn it!
Spinning kick to the gut. He counters with a great reversal. She reverses and creates an opportunity. Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
Vicious right forearm.
Placing him in the corner. Punk never saw that coming. Oh, he hooks it. And calls Lynch.
Oh no, she's gotta be it.
And she hooks it.
Damn it.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Here's the pin attempt.
That'll do.
This is terrible. I don't even know what to say.
I wish I had something inspirational to tell you, Saxton, but that result just solidified Mutiny's grasp on this company.
Yep. We've taken them out forever. Now. After that humiliating defeat, I'd be as surprised if Lester and his friends ever show their faces around here again. Well done. Now we can move on. I need another match with him. What are you talking about? We beat his team clean. No excuses. This is over. This is personal. Always has been. I need to finish this one-on-one. Take the win and let's move on. Am I calling the shots or not? Do you trust me? Maybe I should ask Triple H what he thinks. Fine. Do what you want. Great. I'll make the challenge on social media. Triple H says CM Punk told me he filled you in on an arrangement. We should talk. Shoot me a message or give me a call. Thanks. Okay, so there's Bailey. No more dissension.
Another well-deserved victory. Kind of annoyed I wasn't in the match, though.
You were never
I
supposed
don't
to be.
blame you. Punk was insisting that it be KO
You're such a
instead of
despicable liar.
you. You know you were my choice. I pushed back, but Punk finally told me that Triple H was the one who wanted KO
Oh,
in
and
the
now
match.
he's spilling the beans.
Triple H? Why would he care? And why would Punk listen to him?
Wait, you don't know?
What are you talking about?
Okay, I have something to tell you. Punk confessed the truth to me. He's been working for Hunter the whole time.
What? Was this whole thing some sort of game for them?
It's all about the
Why
game.
didn't they tell me?
I don't know. It seems like a power grab for both of them. I was angry when I found out, but I can't imagine how you feel hearing it like this. When I joined Mutiny, I thought it was for the greater good. But now we've traded one master for two others.
Punk and Triple H.
Yeah. They're even making me take on my former partner in a singles match. They're saying it's best for business.
But he should be gone. You just beat them.
I know. But we're powerless.
Unless...
Unless what?
We take the
I'm
power
thinking
for
I should talk
ourselves.
to KO. Maybe it's time we take matters into our own hands. That's what you said when you joined Mutiny, right?
It's a mutiny
It
within
was.
mutiny.
Thank you for trusting me.
Of course. I'm not like Punk. And just make sure you tell KO to keep
I'm
all of
worse
this
than
between
Punk.
us, especially the Triple H part.
I got you.
So is it going to be the match with partners, not the finale like it was in the other storyline? So we're not finished, Lester. You haven't done enough, Eliza? Absolutely not. We beat your team. Now I want you alone in the ring. One more match. Hell in a Cell. That's how you want to end this. You're on. Now, I don't normally mess around with Hell in a Cell matches, but I think we need
It
to
has all come to
get
this.
up on the
These
roof,
two
don't we?
athletes made each other. Now they are looking to
Well, I've got to
destroy
use
each
weapons
other.
first.
I still have hope, Michael. I believe that the man who brought that woman into WWE is going to be the one to send her back to where she came from.
We're all looking for some hero to come in on a white horse and save the day, Saxton. But if the last few months have taught me anything, it's that
We
fairy
do
tales
stuff
are for children.
And nice head scissors takedown.
Hey, man, I'm trying to get a weapon.
Hooked up. Shin breaker.
Oh, don't bother
Oh,
counting.
kid.
She's got a whole other beatdown to hand out.
That's more like it.
Oh, man. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is
That's it.
exponentially multiplying.
That's all I had to do was
Saw that
just...
one coming. Lands an
No.
going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Neither competitor is backing down. Bam!
You know what? I like to go to the roof, but
Both
I think it's
absolutely
just
drained.
easier just to...
Both
Oh,
refusing to give up.
Who will break first? That is the question.
very easier to win the match early.
Corks a
Get it done.
thunderous chop. His stamina is getting tested here. Spiked. This could be it. The pin. Kicks out. He still has life.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Kick to the gut. What now?
You won't kick out of that.
Went for it all. Is this it? A decisive victory for Mutiny. Can you believe the loser was once our #1 draft pick?
From the top of WWE
Oh.
to exiled.
And here comes the Mutiny brass to revel in their triumph.
Real tough
I was
after
going to
what
get
that
turned on
competitor
after being
just
turned
went
on.
And here we
Doesn't
go
look
with
good
the
that we're
gloating. Typical Mutiny.
locking us in the cage.
Or worse, these are now the individuals who control what's left of WWE.
Oh, Bailey's turned on Punk.
It's a mutiny.
We've all turned on Punk.
They've turned on Punk.
Why? He's the leader.
I think you mean was. It looks like he's been replaced by the NXT Women's Champion.
Look at Punk's face. That's pure shock and hatred right there.
But Mutiny's new leader doesn't give a damn.
Go to sleep on Punk.
This Hell in a Cell match may be over, but CM Punk is entering his own personal hell.
And there's no way out.
For Punk, for any of us.
So now whose side will Triple H be on? So many questions.
Remember what I said a few weeks ago about survival of the fittest? CM Punk was not fit to lead this mutiny.
Hey.
Punk, you were keeping one too many secrets. You don't keep secrets from your allies. And you just learned that lesson the hard way. You were right that it was time for a mutiny in WWE. But you were never the one to lead it. You lacked the vision and conviction to go far enough. All you really cared about was getting your WrestleMania main event. So simple-minded and small. But that all changes now. This year, there will be no WrestleMania.
What?
Out with the old and in with the new. Say goodbye to the showcase of the immortals.
I'm pretty sure it's the
time
showcase of the
for
Immortals.
Mutiny Mania!
Mutiny Mania?
CM
That doesn't make
Punk.
any sense.
You won't be in the main event. You won't be on the card. Matter of fact, you won't be on any card in any promotion once I'm done with you.
Alright, Tony
I've
Khan.
taken control. And I won't make the same mistakes that you did, Punk. I won't be as lenient. And I won't keep your secrets.
Clearly wasn't
So
doing that in the
stay
first
tuned,
place.
Mutiny Universe. After I'm done with him, I am going to reveal the truth that CM Punk has been hiding from you this whole time. Then, it will be game over.
Uh-oh. Kind of giving it away there. So welcome to Mutiny. The story is over. 38 attribute points. Lovely, lovely. I brought you in, Eliza. I trusted you with everything, and you use it to turn Bailey and KO against me. You did a good job of that yourself, CM Punk. Shouldn't have lied to us, CM Punk. You really want to do this on here? No, we're going to blow the lid off everything after I beat you in a match, fair and square, one-on-one. Beat me? I'm the best in the world. Let's do this on Raw Mutiny. Bring your new minions or not. I don't care. Either way, it'll be a beatdown. See you there. Fantastic. Just when I thought I couldn't love Eliza or Mutiny any more than I already do. Now where should I get my Eliza tattoo? Mark for Life says, did you hear what Eliza said? It's game over. He's figured it out. Let's see if we can put those attribute points in quickly. 45 says only actually can afford to do one. Resilience to 9. That'll do. Bailey and Kevin Owens.
Watching you hit Punk with his own moves felt so good. Therapeutic, almost.
It was even better doing it. And now we're ready to finally make this our own.
You were right. Punk was holding us back, and most of Mutiny agrees.
After I beat Punk, the rest of them will come along. If not, they're gone.
Like you said, non-compliance will not be tolerated.
So is this Mutiny Mania we're going into now?
I need you two to have my back out there.
No, it's Raw
Triple
Mutiny.
H knows we're about to reveal that he was behind Mutiny, so he'll do anything to stop us.
Understood.
And you won't forget your end of the deal?
I'm honest about what I want. Power, championships, maybe even a certain amount of chaos. But the two of you get first pick of everything I don't want. We don't have to fake any of this convoluted, equitable nonsense that Punk preached.
Now that's refreshing.
Okay. So what you said, we need to talk now. Last chance. What's Triple H gonna do? Get a new heart?
After betraying the entire WWE
Yeah, a one-on-one match with CM Punk.
is facing his own mutiny.
I didn't think there was any way I'd ever root for Punk again, but the alternative is so much worse.
Punk's gonna need any support he can get as he looks straight down the jaws of a lion he created.
Then here come the punches.
Just going all out with every blow.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh.
Oh, not everyone can do that.
That maneuver goes to show you
hoping
how
we'll
much
be able to
speed
fit this all in
kills.
one part.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk needs to be resourceful. Find a moment to strike.
Drop kick from behind.
Punk had a finish. That just mean win.
Drop kick. Adrenaline pumping.
Oh,
Here
that's
she
fine.
goes. Take off.
Whoa, what a landing. Soaring through the sky and
be sure.
crashing onto their
Do
opponent.
a finisher, okay. Doesn't really explain that very well, does it?
What a double axe handle.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Getting deeper and deeper into this match, really starting to feel the pressure here.
And we can't overlook
Stunning
how devastating
thrust.
that DDT was.
Then here come the punches.
She's in total control at the moment.
And she is absolutely on fire right now. Kick to the gut. What now?
Okay.
Hazardous situation.
Now he's going to kick out because he's got resilience.
Wow, just barely making it out.
You can't forget how defiant Punk is. You might throw your best at him, but he'll still keep getting up.
A couple more hits and it'll roll him up. That might even be
Transitions into the
get
pin.
lucky.
Is this it?
It is.
CM Punk has been defeated, and Mutiny has a new and even more treacherous leader.
I'm not
Who will
sure
turn
how
on
long
me?
it's going to be at WWE if this continues.
I agree. We are in trouble here.
Thank you. Paul Triple H Levesque is here to put a stop to this.
Uh-oh.
Look at the fear in the Mutiny leader's eyes.
I don't think they're scared one bit, Saxton.
Bailey and
Oh.
KO from behind. They're attacking.
He'll kill him.
We saw the mock fear on their leader's face. This was a trap from the beginning.
Unless they were going to turn out and fake the heart attack. Wait, The Rock! The Rock!
Finally.
What the hell? Wait, is The Rock the final boss of this game?
I never thought I'd see the day the great one backed up Triple H, but here we are, and I'm so grateful.
Mutiny is going to regret activating the final boss.
It looks like they already do.
See, this is way more way more exciting and surprising than the Reclaim ending.
There have been rumors for quite some time about my alleged involvement in Mutiny. Today, I would like to put those rumors to rest, because they are true.
I'm shocked.
I did work with CM Punk in Mutiny because I saw the need for change in WWE. I thought NXT, the brand I started, was the perfect place to launch this movement. Unfortunately, I now know this was a mistake. Punk unleashed a monster. I can't change the decisions that I made in the past, but I know what needs to happen now. Any group that renames our shows, rebrands WrestleMania, and puts the pursuit of power ahead of what is best for business is not the future of WWE. So, to the new leader of Mutiny, I've already hung up my boots. So I'm not gonna step in that ring and beat the hell out of you myself, which is bad news for you.
But Dwayne
See, every
hasn't.
game has its final boss. So at the first and last Mutiny Mania, you are going one-on-one with the Great One. And The Rock is going to lay the smackdown on you. Not the Mutiny smackdown, the WWE smackdown.
Shut your mouth.
Because we are taking back what's ours. There's only one question left for me to ask. Are you ready?
Oh boy. But here we go. That Rock's got like.
Wow.
lots of
Triple
finishes.
H! Look who decided to step out of the shadows. I thought I was going to get to expose you, but I guess you wanted to control your narrative. You
Don't mention
sopping
control your
sack of
narrative.
Has-been! And to bring you and The Rock together? They say time heals all wounds, but I think it was me and Mutiny. So sweet the two of you patched up your differences so that he can try to do what you can't in the ring. Honestly, it saves me time. Because I'm not stopping with you. I'm going to take down The Rock, then the board, then everything and everyone associated with what used to be WWE. Until I've dismantled it piece by piece.
Am I going to have to fight Ari Emanuel? We're not so different, or you were corrupt. We're going with the lower endings. We're going to say you were corrupt.
WWE has a few too many strikes against it to continue. A corrupt COO who lied about his involvement in an uprising. A bloated talent base that could use some culling. Someone like me needed to step up and make hard decisions.
This
you want
one
your
feels
little
very
movie
close to home.
star to destroy me? Fine. Send your final minion to Mutiny's biggest night of the year. I'll fight the final boss at Mutiny Mania for your job and control of the company.
Okay.
The rise of Mutiny was just the beginning. The complete demolition of WWE is the natural end.
Okay, here we go. You're out of your depth, Eliza, but I'm happy to oblige your request and end you at your ridiculous one-time-only event. Triple H will be in my corner to watch me slap the taste out of your mouth. And by the way, The Rock has another special guest lined up too. Bring whoever you've got, Dewey. It won't matter. I'm not scared of you or your theatrics. Drew McIntyre, this hardly seems the right moment for an I told you so about Triple H, but still. Shawn Michaels, is when you think you know someone. Really, Triple H? I can't believe... I know how much you care about NXT, the real NXT. I can't believe you would exploit us. Okay, so we've upset Shawn. Okay, Bailey, you're here.
Those
got
Unity
the titles.
championships look good. I told you I'd take care of you. You collected all the old WWE titles too, right?
We did. Managed to round up the whole pile of them.
Perfect. They'll melt down nicely for scrap. Is everything ready for the main event?
Absolutely. Everything at Mutiny Mania is going better than we could have imagined.
That means it's
The
not.
Mutiny Universe is loving it.
Good. You haven't heard any chatter from CM Punk, have you? I can deal with The Rock and Triple H, but I have no idea who this
It's
other
Lester.
surprise is.
It doesn't matter who it is. You're ready for anyone.
This is your night.
You're damn right it is.
Let's do this thing. Troy Simpkin. There's a name I've not heard in some time.
Hi, remember me? Troy Simpkin?
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Any chance Mutiny would have me back? I know the last time didn't end well, but I need a gig and I have no scruples about performing any task.
He's a snake.
You don't have the stomach, Simpkin.
Oh, you'd be surprised at my absolute lack of morality. In fact, as a show of goodwill, or in your case, nastiness, I've taken the liberty of preparing an extra special Mutiny Mania entrance. One befitting someone of your stature. If you'd like to use it, that is.
I'm gonna say normal because I won't see
That's
it
a
anyway.
pass, Simp.
No worries. I'll just keep everything on standby for the next evil Supreme Leader who wants a special entrance at the biggest event of the year. Any chance I could still have a job?
Maybe. I'll get back to you once I take care of these two old men.
Okay. Our fearless leader take care of everything.
And here we go, the final battle with the final boss has begun, and hopefully the first and last. Mutiny Mania.
At least it's stopped without any finishes.
Of WWE. He is our last chance to save the legacy of our entire sport.
Well, the entire WWE Universe has bent the knee to Mutiny's new leader, and only the final boss is left to stop her.
I don't think so, Rocky.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that.
Then here come the punches.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Kick to the back.
Boom! That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Oh no.
Ooh, he fends that off.
He gets around the attack.
Okay, oh.
Back from the dead. Every time Mutiny's leader tries to get
there we
a
go.
partner out of the
Told
picture,
you.
he finds a way back to haunt her.
This must be The Rock's special guest that he teased.
Right, no, Rock's
The
got a
final
finisher now.
boss is pulling out all the stops.
Oh, he didn't go for that. I thought he was going to go for a rock bottom.
Counters and reversals back and forth. These two are finding an answer for everything.
Triple H could be with a beating outside the house there, so I gotta take him outside.
Rock into a rough landing.
Sky high.
Through the air, and connects. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
He's completely on defense now.
He's staring adversity right in the
good.
face now.
Mark the Rock. Oh, hey, 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 hey.
Caught in a bad spot. No.
Oh.
Powerbomb out of the apron.
I'm guessing I'm supposed to taunt him on there.
Whip back into the ring.
Not going to waste my signature on instant recovery.
Vez press.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Yeah, that was it. Just an opponent taunt. Now I just got to win the match. Nothing too difficult. Oh, damn it, Rocky.
Shot to the gut will break things up.
Pulled in from belly to belly.
The last thing I need is to lose this match and have to do it all again.
Waistlock applied, but their opponent manages to fight up. Kick to the gut. What now?
Probably won't be enough, though.
Code red. The Rock just got checked in.
2.
It was enough.
Is the final boss really defeated?
But surely Triple H must have a plan.
Triple H isn't coming to save The Rock, Byron. No one's coming to save him. Or us.
We're doomed.
It's
Doomed,
really
I tell
over
you.
then. Mutiny Mania has decided the future and WWE.
It's all mutiny, Saxton. Now we better pay some respect to our new overlord if we want our checks to clear. All hail mutiny.
All hail mutiny.
Oh, poor Byron. That's it. I guess, yeah. Mutiny Mastermind, that's true. Thanks for playing. You've completed the playthrough of MyRise Mutiny. Bonker performance. That's the trophy for completing it a second time. Press X to continue and you have the opportunity to replay the story, make different choices to experience new story branches, and unlock additional rewards. You can also continue to play live event matches. That's the Mutiny versions of Bailey and Kevin Owens, not for the real game. There'll be a few epilogue scenes here like we have with the first playthrough. Always there for the live matches. R-Truth is... Oh my god, look at R-Truth. Oh my god, look at R-Truth. That is amazing. This must be R-Truth from the future. We can add another attribute quickly for the next playthrough. What does Truth have to say? God, I love R-Truth.
Greetings, Time Trailblazer. You've made it through once more. Remember me?
Yes.
I remember you, Truth, but what's with the ridiculous getup?
Ridiculous? Oh, I forgot you're mean in this version of the ending. Ouch. Unless it's the first time you've been mean to me. I'm already confused. Interdimensional travel is hard, even with an outfit like this. But enough lack of pleasantries. You already know the deal here. Make different choices, set other starting options, blah, blah, hooray! You want to go for another weird ride?
Well, that's it. We'll return to the hub for the time being. We were not...
I'm not done beating down the small people here yet. Maybe in a bit.
But that is it. That is both endings of MyRise. That is R-Truth from the future. And this is, for real, the final part this time. So I hope you've enjoyed this run through the game. And here's to more gaming in the future. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.